But where he's going to do it? He's going to do it in the wilderness. Where you going to be in that time of trouble. Let's go a little further. Let's go to Isaiah 16. Because everybody going through that wilderness. You're going to go there during the tribulation, but when the Lord returns, in order to get in that land, you still going to have to go in the wilderness. Because the master, he came and he preached the gospel 3.5 years. And he got 3.5 more years to go. Because he's going to bring you into the bond of this covenant again. Isaiah 6, because we're going to see who is going to be there when he returns. Isaiah 16, and we're going to pick it up at verse 1. 16 and 1. Isaiah 16 and 1. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
Send ye the lamb.
He said, send ye the lamb. Who is the lamb?
Jesus.
It is Jesus. Go ahead and read.
To the rule of the land, from Selah to the wilderness.
From Selah to where? To the wilderness. Go ahead and read.
Unto the mount of the daughter of Zion. For it shall be that as a wandering bird cast out of the nest, so the daughters of Moab shall be at the fords of Arnon. Take counsel, execute judgments, make thy shadow as the night in the midst of the noonday. Hide the outcast.
He said, hide my outcast. Go ahead and read.
Bewray not him that wandereth.
Go ahead.
Let mine outcast dwell with thee, Moab.
See, Moab is part of the wilderness, sisters and brothers. Just look at it. See, like I said, I can't get up there and draw maps and stuff. Danny good at that stuff. I ain't good. I got to stay focused. I got to see y'all. Go ahead and read.
Be thou a convert to them from the face of the spoiler, for the extortioner is at an end. See, the extortioner, he gonna knock them out. Because he gonna knock the extortioners out when he returns. He gonna do away with them. Go ahead and read. The spoiler ceaseth. The oppressors are consumed out of the land. Because the Lord, he is coming and he's going to clean up the land. He's going to clean it up. Go ahead and read. And in mercy shall the throne be established. He said, in mercy, what throne? Go ahead and read. And he shall sit upon it in truth in the tabernacle of David, judging and seeking judgment and hasting righteousness. Now let's just make sure we know who this is. Let's go to Luke, the 1st chapter, and we're going to pick it up at verse 30. We're going to see who's going to sit on this throne of David. Luke 1 and 30. So talking about none other than Jesus. Luke 1 and 30. See who's going to sit on this throne. Luke 1, we're going to establish this throne. Luke 1 and 30. This is the message that Gabriel the angel told Mary. Go ahead and read. 30. And the angel said unto her, fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God, and behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb, and bring forth a son, and shalt call his name Jesus. He shall be great, and shall be called the Son of the Highest, and the Lord shall give unto him the throne of his father David. So Jesus is going to sit on the throne of David, right? And how long is this kingdom going to last? Go ahead and read. Throne of his father David in 33, and he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever. So he's going to reign over Israel forever. Yes, go ahead and read. And of his kingdom there shall be no end. And of this kingdom, when he establishes his kingdom, there will be no end. But he's going to be in the wilderness, right? Let's look at it some more. Let's go to Isaiah the 35th chapter. We got 3 more after this, y'all. 3 more. We almost there. Can't blame me. You blame my reader. He went slow-mo on me. Y'all seen him. I apologize. Thought I was listening to a tape. I was going to put a battery in it. Don't stone me. Isaiah 35, and we're going to pick it up at verse 1. 35 and 1. Let's go look at it again. 35 and 1. Go ahead and read. The wilderness and the solitary place shall be the remote place. That's what it is. It's the solitary place. A remote place where can't nobody get to. You have to be invited. Yes. Go ahead and read. And the solitary place shall be glad for them, and the desert shall rejoice and blossom as the rose. It shall blossom abundantly and rejoice even with joy and sigh and singing. The glory of Lebanon shall be given unto it, the excellency of Carmel and Sharon. They shall see the glory of the Lord and the excellency of our God. Go ahead and read, man. Strengthen ye the weak hands. Now you strengthen the weak hands. You strengthen them. Go ahead and read.
And confirm the feeble knees.
And let the feeble knees know. Let the weak brother know. Hey, this is going to happen. Go ahead and read.
Say to them that are of a fearful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your God will come with vengeance, even God with a recompense. He will come and save.
See, the Lord, he coming to save you. He coming to save you, and he going to recompense everybody that have done you wrong. Go ahead and read.
Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped.
See, the Lord, he going to heal everybody. Go ahead and read.
Then shall the lame man leap as in heart, and the tongue of the dumb sing. For in the wilderness shall waters break out, and streams in the desert.
See, the Lord going to do all this in the wilderness. He going to strengthen the feeble knee. He going to allow the blind to see. He going to allow the deaf to hear. Only the Lord could do this. I don't care how many doctors you get out there. Don't ain't no doctor do what he's going to do. Go ahead and read.
7. And the parched ground shall become a pool, and the thirsty land springs of water. And the habitation of dragons, where each lay, shall be grass with reeds and rushes.
See, the Lord's going to do all this in that wilderness. But it's not happening now. What else he's going to do? Go ahead and read.
8. And an highway shall be there, and a way, and it shall be called the way of the holiness.
See, everybody, if you don't come up in that resurrection, and if you go into that land, you're going to have to go through that wilderness. It's going to be the highway to holiness, because everybody in that land going to be holy.
Yes, sir.
The Lord going to clean that up, clean you up before you get in there. Go ahead and read.
The unclean shall not pass over it, but it shall be.
And you ain't going to be able to eat whatever you want to eat then, are you? The unclean will not pass over. Go ahead and read.
But it shall be for those, the wayfaring man, though fools shall not err therein.
Who is a fool? Those that do not believe in the true and living God. A fool have said there is no God. So if you don't believe in God, you will not make it. Go ahead and read.
No lion shall be there, nor any ravenous beast shall go up thereon. It shall not be found there, but the redeemed shall walk there.
So it's not going to be no violent animals or nothing. None of that's going to be happening. Go ahead and read.
And the ransomed of the Lord shall return and come to Zion with songs and everlasting joy upon their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness, and sorrow and sighing shall flee away.
Let's go and look at that again. Let's go to Isaiah 11 chapter, because there's not going to be no ravening avenue. Ain't no carnivores and none of that going to be there. Ain't going to be no flesh-eating lions and none of that, because this is what the Lord going to do when he returns. Isaiah 11 and 1. Isaiah 11 and 1. 11 and 1. We got two more after this. Isaiah 11 and 1. Go ahead and read, brother.
And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots.
Who is this branch? Who is it? This is none other than Jesus again. Jesse was David's daddy. He is the root. Jesus is the root and offspring of Jesse. Go ahead and read.
And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him.
Go ahead.
The Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord.
Them is all his titles. You go in Isaiah the 9th chapter, it's telling you that. A child shall be born. His name shall be Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God. Them is titles. And the Everlasting Father. And why he called that? Because he is the one that's created us. That's why he's called that. Go ahead and read some more.
And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord, and he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears.
Go ahead.
But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with
See,
equity.
the Lord, he going to judge righteously. That's why I say whoever belong in the fire, they deserve to be in the fire. Because the judgment going to be a righteous judgment. The Lord don't just want to throw nobody in the fire. If you get in the fire, that means you deserve to be in the fire. And how you make sure you don't get in the fire is by obeying God. It's simple. All you got to do is fix your mind on doing what the Lord say do. It get easy. Once you put in your mind you're going to obey, this thing get easy. Go ahead and read some more, brother.
For the meek of the earth, and he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked.
Go ahead.
And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reign.
Because the Lord said wasn't going to be no carnivore